pretty historic. I'm watching the opening, oh my god, of the Dragon demo. There it is, dudes. Oh wow. See, I was looking over. I bet everybody was thinking here, but there they are.
There you have it. Dragon hatch is open. Anne McLean
Wow.
made the call. It was
This is a big moment in history.
Pacific. I think 8:07 a.m. Eastern time. I'm doing some quick math in my head, and that's the International Space Station and Dragon docked together, flying over the northern Atlantic.
Amazing.
255 statute miles in the air. So the Dragon hatch is open. You can see an arm reaching in.
This is the very first time that humans have been on orbit inside of a Dragon 2 capsule. Or any, oh, excuse me, not any Dragon, oh, the Dragon 2 capsule.
All right, again, so it looks like David St. Jacques, he's going to be the first one through. He's going to take
this is like a little
atmospheric readings.
Wow.
He's using a device that we have over on the U.S. side. There
that's
he
a little
is.
Toy.
David inside
that's like the planet Earth, and it floats around.
You might hear some cheers here from
wow.
SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne.
This is big.
Is just an incredible sight for the SpaceX team to see these ISS crew members inside the capsule.
Wow.
And so they're going to use these two separate devices.
I bet Elon Musk is awake right now,
using another,
even though it is very early.
And it takes them a couple of minutes usually for the sample readers to gather what they need. And then they'll move back outside of Dragon. And again, just compare this to the generic background readings that we have inside of another module on board the station. They should be heading over to the Destiny module, just basically two doors down from Dragon now. And they'll compare that, and then once everything looks good,
this is a moment in Earth
to wait about
history.
half an hour, and then they'll start mixing the air between Dragon and the International Space Station.
This is the first crew-worthy, if you will, Dragon space capsule from SpaceX, which was started by and run by Elon Musk, who started Tesla, and that's a dummy that has a lot of sensors and so on. That's taking readings, took readings, and so on, so that when in this summer they're supposed to send up two actual humans and astronauts.
Zero-G indicator.
This is basically a guinea pig, if you will.
He's now free to move about the capsule.
I hope they move the. I hope they make this little planet Earth, the doll thing, float. That'd be cool. I mean, like, give it a little boost up there. I love how they're doing all this important science. There we go. Yes, they're doing all this important science, and then there's like this kid's toy thing here. I love that. I bet that's an Elon idea. That little thing, yeah. And then he named.
And again, if you're just now joining us, the hatch is open inside of the Dragon spacecraft.
Wow.
Right now, two of the crew members from Expedition 58 are inside, just taking some atmospheric readings.
She's called Ripley.
Yanko from the Russian Space Agency, Roscosmos, and David St. Jacques from the Canadian Space Agency. Once they get what they need, they'll move back outside, compare the results to some readings just from another module on board the station. You can actually see one of them. So the cargo that Dragon delivered is just underneath the seats. There's about 400 pounds, a little over 400 pounds in total.
There we go. That's what I've been waiting for.
You can see them inspecting some of those cargo bags down there.
Oh.
I love the playfulness compared to this hard science.
Microgravity.
It's been indicated.
It's been indicated. Yeah, baby. That's what I actually have been waiting for them to move this around. I'd love to see footage as this Drew capsule, they call it the Demo-1, achieved weightlessness yesterday. That would be interesting to see. This thing must have been bouncing around, obviously. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Right. That's going to be a meme, I bet, the first time we saw that. Moving around, and we got to see a little planet facing us. I mean, that was pretty amazing. You can see where my priorities lie. Oh, of course, also, And then a friend got me this little small one. Kind of gotten a little worse for wear. right, I just want to see them move that one more time, then I'll stop the video. Let's see if they move the little, I think it's a little planet Earth with arms and a face, is what it is.
All right, again, if you're just now tuning in, you're seeing human beings inside of the Crew Dragon spacecraft. It's David St. Jacques and Oleg Kononenko from Expedition 58. They're already moving some of the cargo around. They're in there taking some atmospheric readings. That hatch was opened at 5:07 a.m. Pacific, 8:07 a.m. Eastern, while the station was flying
7:07 Central.
5 statute miles over the northern
About
Atlantic.
5 minutes ago.
Getting our split screen view back. So the one on the left, that camera is inside of Dragon. That camera on the right is inside of Node 2, looking down the pressurized mating adapter into the Dragon spacecraft. Hatch open.
That white box moving around inside the international docking adapter right there is one of the pieces of cargo that Dragon took up.
Oh, cool.
As Dan said, that cargo is stored down below the crew area, below where the seats are. And it looks like they are already transferring some of that cargo out. A while ago, we talked about the differences between docking and berthing. One of the big advantages of docking, obviously, is that it's autonomous and the spacecraft itself can initiate and complete the process. But the hatch size is a lot smaller because of those necessary docking equipment. They're all around the edge of the hatch.
Yeah, you can actually get a really easy comparison with this view. So obviously the docking hatch is that small circle you see way in the foreground. This square shape that you can see Anne McLean just at on the screen on the right, that is a common berthing mechanism. So when the cargo dragons arrive, that's what they ultimately get bolted to. So you can see just kind of how much more clearance that can give a vehicle. But that does require you to actually bolt or attach and then bolt the spacecraft to that mechanism. You can't just fly in and dock like Dragon did earlier this morning.
That's why it's important to have a healthy ecosystem of spacecraft that are capable of visiting the space station to transport both humans and cargo of various sizes.
And that's also why we use the pressurized mating adapter. That's in some of the external views you've seen a large black structure that the Dragon is docked to, and that's essentially to turn a square hole into a circular hole. And that just allows you to change the type of docking adapter that you're able to put on there. It looks like we got some cargo coming out.
All right, guys, you can catch the rest of this on YouTube. Thanks for watching. And this has been historic, and I'm really glad I actually was up. I went to sleep earlier and spent a few hours sleeping, and then got up and did some auditions, and have been basically doing auditions and watching this and having a couple meals along the way. And I was hoping to watch the
27 hours ago.
The hatch open, and this, I didn't even know they'd be going in. Well, I guess they have to grab
they're transferring cargo.
And it's just so cool. And it just means a lot to me. I've been into this for a long time.
Set up the detectors, and David can help Oleg with the sample as needed.
There you go. Thanks for watching, brothers and sisters.